Once again, congratulations, everyone. Today's affair is even more special with the presence of our guest speaker, an accomplished alumnus of this very institution. Our guest speaker is a full-time faculty member of the Accountancy Department at Notre Dame of Tacorong College. He earned his Bachelor of Science in Accountancy from Notre Dame of Marbelle University, where he was recognized with the prestigious Leadership Award and served as batch president of the NDMU Alumni Batch 2023. He also made history as the first ever Supreme Student Government President from the Accountancy Department. In May 2024, he passed the licensure examination for certified public accountants, further showcasing his dedication and competence in the field. He ranked 12 nationwide in the Certified Tax Technician examination in December 2024. As a student, he was actively involved in various academic competitions, including debate, journalism, quiz bowls, and research. Among his numerous accomplishments, he won 4th Best Paper in the Accounting Research Festival, a national competition participated by schools across the country. He also emerged as the fifth placer in the audit case analysis competition of the National Federation of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants and was awarded Best Research Proposal and Best Researcher during the annual regional convention of NFGPIA Region 12. His academic excellence began early. He graduated with high honors from Isulan National High School, earning various academic and non-academic awards. In senior high school, he pursued the accountancy, business, and management strand at Notre Dame of Marbelle University Integrated Basic Education Department, where he again graduated with high honors and received academic accolades and leadership award. Before entering the academy, he gained professional experience as an accountant and bookkeeper for an international company in the food industry, where he refined his practical expertise in accounting and finance. Outside the classroom, he is committed to service and professional development. He is the president-elect of the Rotaract Club of Isulan and works as a freelance financial analyst and bookkeeper, helping individuals and small businesses navigate their financial affairs. He is an active member of several professional organizations, including the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, the Philippine Association of Certified Tax Technicians, and the National Association of Certified Public Accountants in Education. Without further ado, please help me welcome our guest speaker this morning, no other than Sir Kaiser Derpson J. Daras, CPA CTT. A big round of applause, please.
Of course, please be seated. In biblical terms, when you receive what you desire, it is God's direction. When you don't, it is God's protection. With courtesy and utmost respect, I extend my warmest greetings to our esteemed Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Crispin A. Sullivan Jr. Sese, our ever dynamic and supportive school principal, Ma'am Laureline Ann E. Valencia EDD, to the dedicated faculty and staff of Isulan National High School, and of course, to our proud parents and dear grade 10 completers, a pleasant and meaningful morning to all. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude and thanksgiving for the invitation to be your guest speaker on this special occasion, the 10th Junior High School Moving Up Ceremony. Honestly, it is both humbling and heartwarming to stand before you today, not just as a guest, but as a proud Batang INHS, a product of this very institution. 8 years ago, I sat where you are now, filled with anticipation, excitement, and dreams. If I were to describe my journey since then in 3 words, they would be 3 U's: unpredictable, unstoppable, and unforgettable. Unpredictable in the sense that I could never have foreseen the path that led me to where I stand today. I began as an ordinary student, uncertain, unassuming, until I gradually uncovered my potential, nurtured deeper aspirations, and committed myself to continuous growth. Unstoppable, because once I found that sense of purpose, nothing and no one could deter me from pursuing what I believed was meaningful. My drive became intrinsic, fueled by passion, not pressure. And I knew that someday these efforts would be worth sharing and hopefully worth inspiring others. And lastly, unforgettable. For the 4 transformative years I spent within the walls of the institution, where I encountered diverse personalities, navigated complex challenges, and embraced lessons that have left an indelible mark on my character and values. Now, before I continue, I have a little challenge for you, and I'd love everyone to participate. So I hope everyone should participate in this little game. The game is called Guilty or Not Guilty. So, it's simple. There's only one rule: be honest. Here's how it works. I'll mention a few scenarios or facts, and if you're guilty, I want you to stand up. Proudly and playfully, of course. No, don't worry guys. Wala itong connection sa mga ano mo yung pinagagawa ninyo sa classroom ninyo na alam na ninyo yon. And if you're not guilty, just remain seated. I promise, no judgment. Are you ready? Handa na ba kayo? Sige, let's see who's brave enough to admit the truth. First fact. According to study, tatawagin ko pala kayong mga ka-Gen Z. Kasi Generation Z tayo, tama. Ka-generation pa tayo. Generation Z was practically born with Wi-Fi. Anong ibig sabihin nito? You can multitask. Guilty or not guilty. Habang nagle-lesson si teacher, kaya din mag-scroll sa Facebook at the same time sa TikTok. Stand up ang mga guilty. Siguro na kayo may no judgment. Ayan, di ba? So, isa sa mga trait at strength ng Generation Z na may mag-multitask tayo. Sige, sit down. Another one. Screenshot before you write. Guilty or not guilty. In this generation, picture muna bago magti-take note. Sino yung guilty? Ayan, di ba? Isang click na lang, masascan na, makakopy, sit down. Another one, guilty or not guilty? Sino dito yung maghihintay ng reviewer sa kaklase na magsisend sa GC at kung sino yung gagawa ng reviewer, siya mismo sasabihin niya, huwag mong i-share sa iba, only sa circle of friends lang natin. Sinong guilty nun? Stand up! Ayan, marami. Sit down. Next. Sino naman dito ang guilty or not guilty na kung sa class participation or recitation ang tahimik. Pero pagdating sa meme participation, sa GC at sa shared post ng mga memes, ang active-active. Sinong guilty dito? Ayan. Sige, sit down. Another one, guilty or not guilty? May nakaaway sa kabilang section or kabilang year level dahil sa mga school competitions. Ayan. So, hindi pala kayo pala away. Hindi pala away yung Gen Z. Sit down. Next. Eto, for sure. Sino dito yung may sablay sa performance task moments? Yung nag-ready kayo, tapos during performance task, sumablay, may hindi ginawa yung kasama or nakalimutan yung mga linya. Sinong guilty? Ayan, marami. Sige, sit down. Another one. Ito, kung ako lang tatanungin when I was in high school, guilty ako dito. Guilty or not guilty? Mag-e-excuse kay ma'am or sir dahil magsi-CR, pero pupunta ng kantin dahil hindi nakapag-breakfast. Guilty or not guilty? Ayan, maraming guilty. Sit down. Eto, guilty or not guilty? During quizzes, sinabi ni ma'am na kumuha ng 1/4 crosswise, pero tatanungin ulit si ma'am or si sir, ma'am 1/4? Sinong guilty nito? Yung paulit-ulit? Ayan, di ba? Kahit alam naman nating sinabi na ng 1/4, pero uulitin pa rin natin yan. Eto, another one. Ako guilty din ako dito. Last na lang to. Guilty or not guilty? Exempted sa quiz dahil may competitions na sasalihan. Drum corps, journalism, sports, whatsoever, ano pa yon? So, sit down. Thank you so much for your participation. So these are common. Ito yung mga common na mga nangyayari during our junior high school. And for sure, there is more to come as you venture for more. Hopefully, you have treasured those memories because we cannot bring back junior high school again. So sayang, tapos na po yung junior high school natin. Pupunta na tayo sa senior high school. These are few of the countless shared experiences that shape the vibrant tapestry of high school life. Moments that may seem ordinary now but will one day be remembered with deep nostalgia. Let every laughter, lesson, and fleeting encounter be a reminder of how far you've come and how much more awaits you. To be honest, when I was in elementary, just as a short biography lang ito, ayaw ko na nasa first section ako ng class. To be honest. Because of one reason. I don't want to become competitive. But when I was in grade 6, that was the time that I was transferred the first section, honestly, parang lamag din sa kalooban ko yon. But sige, let's make it a try. During the time that I was able to decide where to go after elementary. I have only two options. INHS at saka SKSU Laboratory Science High School. During our time, sabay yung exam namin. Sabay yung exam for INHS and for SKSU Laboratory Science High School. Umiyak ako dahil gusto ko sa national talaga ako mag-school. Ilonggo man tanan. Makaintindi Ilonggo? Ayan, sige. Ilonggohon talang ang mga amo nga istorya para mas relatable. So sito nag-decide ko, di ingid bala ako mag-high school. So most of my classmates, when I was in elementary, nag-proceed sa national. Di ba may ara kita sang feeling nga kung diin ang mga friends mo, dito ka man. Bisan labag sa kalooban sang parents, pero kay tungo dito ang friends mo, dito ka magsulod. So yes, we had our entrance exam, and luckily we passed. We are part of yung top 45, if I could still remember. 45 kami noon. And during our time, yung tawag sa amin na section, wala pang STE ata. Ang tawag sa amin is SPED, di ba? Special Education Program. So, meron kasing two types ng SPED program natin. We have SPED for fast learners and we have SPED for special persons with disabilities or may mga special needs natin. So may mga konti, ay SPED kayo, parang ganun. Ay may mga ano kayo, may mga abnormalities or whatsoever. Hindi naman sa ganun. Like, yung kwan daw namin, yung intelligence above normal daw. Naniniwala ba kayo to? Na above or normal yung IQ down during that time. So ayun. Ayun na nga, di ba sabi ko, ayaw ko na maging competitive ako. I don't want to become competent individual. Gusto ko yung walang pressure, yung walang problema. Gusto ko lang papasok sa paaralan, mag-aaral. Kung may top, okay. Kung wala, okay din. Parang ganun. Yun yung gusto kong buhay. Not until pumasok ako ng INHS. So most of my classmates back then, of course, part ng top 10 namin ng elementary, tapos sa 15, tapos may mga valedictorians from different barrio schools or mga nasa top din ng class ng different schools natin within the area lang naman, within Isulan. So during grade 7, at the end of the semester, meron pa kasi kaming, sige, mamaya na yon. Top 10 on that time. So I was ranked number 8 that time. So out of 45. Masaya na ba ako nun? Oo naman. Wala akong katap-top ng elementary, kung alam nyo lang. Wala akong pakialam sa mga top na yan. Kasi ayaw ko nga na maging competitive individual ako. Grade 8. Guess nyo, anong rank? Rank 4. Hala, doon nag-bright ko sa grade 8 ko, no? Or masing bright lang ko sa classmates ko that time ng grade 8. Grade 9. Guess. I ranked 2nd. So mo ko, hay, doon na wala man ko nagapati sa rin ako, nakibot na lang man ko nga, ay kaya ko man gili siya. Pero during that time, I just realized na yung hindi ko alam na yung level of competitiveness ko, iba na. Baka yung dating sa iba, ang pangit na. Pero dating sa sarili ko, parang okay naman. Eto na nga. Grade 10, there is a paradigm shift. That was the time na nagkaroon ng change na from top 10, yung mga time na may mga valedictorian, salutatorian, or whatsoever, during our graduation, completion ceremony namin, moving up ceremony namin, grade 10, doon pumasok yung with honors, with high honors, at saka with highest honors. So nung first grading kami, so naalalaman kasi namin yung mga honors namin, at the same time yung rank. Nung first grading kami, I ranked number 1. So imagine, yung pag-level up ng rank na yon na hindi ko nga gusto in the first place. Ako lang yung nag-top 1, paano? Hindi ko rin alam bakit nangyari yon. So, may mga factors din na kino-consider. So, second grading, hindi ko na alam, parang nasa rank 4. Third grading, nasa rank 3, parang gano'n. Kasi hindi namin alam. So, during grade 10 na kami that time, so I really work hard. Siyempre, nandun ka na sa una. So, kailangan mo na yung panindigan. So, ayun na nga, grade 10. There's a time na graduate kami ng batch namin sa section namin, 3 kami yung with high honors that time. Of course, during that time, wala naman talagang memorandum, DepEd memorandum circular or DepEd order na we have to recognize the valedictorian, salutatorian, whatsoever. Walang ganon. Until now, parang wala din naman, di ba? Ngayon, wala pa din. Wala tayong kinoconsider na valedictorian, salutatorian, whatsoever. The only thing is, alam lang namin that time kung sino yung rank 1, rank 2, parang ganon. So parang kung ikaw yung sa posisyon or if you were in that position, malalaman mo na sa sarili mo na dapat ano yung gagawin mo. So alam ko na that time, no, the results, parang lumabas na yon. And luckily, parang like, if I'm not mistaken, I was ranked number 1 of the batch. Pero walang valedictorian. Doon I wasn't the valedictorian kasi walang valedictorian that time. So I'm expecting, kasi yung dinidream ko talaga that time, I want to deliver the words of thanks. Kasi may words of thanks sa graduation nun during our time. However, hindi binigay sa akin ang words of thanks. So, I feel betrayed. I feel I was robbed that time. To the point na yung feeling ko that time, parang sana hindi ko na lang ginalingan. Sana hindi na lang ako pumasok sa school na yan. Parang ganun yung mga naiisip ko na at that very moment. So, parang sa relationship, parang feeling mo yung broken-hearted ka. Yun din yung na-feel ko. So, fast forward that time, ano ang nangyari noon? I just realized something. After all that I've worked hard for that moment, it's not as simple as it seems. It's not just like letting a kite fly freely and watching it disappear into the sky. Gratitude, like that kite, carries weight. It is anchored by every struggle, lifted by every success, and guided by every person who helped me along the way. I drew strength from that pain. I use it as a fuel to push myself, to prove my worth, to return one day to those who made me feel otherwise. Not with bitterness, but with silent triumph. At one point, I even called it revenge. That thought echoed within me for a long time until clarity came. I realized maybe it wasn't that they didn't want me. It's just that I was simply being reserved for something greater, something that aligned more with who I truly am. That experience taught me of one life's most profound lessons. Humility and character matter more than recognition. In a world that glorifies applause and visibility, it's the quiet strength, the unseen perseverance, and the grace to rise without resentment that truly define a person. Akala ko, tama yung iniisip ko. Akala ko, pinagkaisahan ako. Akala ko, ninakawan ako. Akala ko lang pala. With that experience, it led me to my profession right now. Ako ay isang certified tax technician, isang certified bookkeeper, at isang certified public accountant na kasalukuyan nagtuturo sa mga susunod na mga accountants ng ating lipunan. Sa pagkamit ng ating mga pangarap, lalo na ng aking pangarap dati, iniisip ko lamang na may mas kaya pa pala akong gawin. Marami mang pagsubok ang haharang or magiging hadlang, mapabagay o tao man, wag na wag mong hahayaang iwan ang sarili mo. Oo, sarili mo ang tutulong sa'yo. Marami man ang hindi maniwala sa galing, talino at talento mo, alam kong nag-i-imagine kayo na ang taas na pala ng narating mo. Success ka na. Bigla kang sumakses. Step by the step pala bago ka sumakses. Wow, ganito pala ang langit. Familiar? Sa TikTok na. Victories have no shortcuts. Walang madaling daan sa pangarap na punong-puno ng pag-asa. Gayunpaman, as what our theme emphasizes, generation of unity, partners for the new Philippines. Kung isasalin sa Filipino, henerasyon ng pagkakaisa, kaagapay sa bagong Pilipinas. Tingnan nyo yung mga katabi ninyo. Sige. Tanungin ninyo, saan ba dapat nagsisimula ang pagkakaisa? Saan ba dapat nagsisimula yung unity? Kailan ba dapat ito magsisimula? Magsisimula?